Six Nation. What's up? It's the boy Six, man. The NBA is different, I should say. NBA is real different from, say, 20 years ago. I keep seeing these comments everywhere how the NBA is losing ratings. Not much people watching the game no more. NFL is taking over, which is all true. The NBA is not the same. Because when I look up, what do I see? I see all these ridiculous points. Luka Doncic scoring 73 points. Joel Embiid putting up 70. Karl Anthony Towns 60, whatever it is. Booker, Giannis, and so on and so on and so on. And you sit there and you wonder, where is the game going? Where is the game going? What's wrong with the game? Why is there people scoring so much points? I'll tell you what's wrong with the game. Adam Silver and the refs and whoever is behind the scene has managed to kill the competition in the sport. Let me repeat that. They killed the competition in the sport. NBA is no longer competitive. NBA is not competitive. NBA is soft. NBA is soft. They made the league vanilla. And how did they do that? First, they started with the rules. So what they did is they stopped the hand checking. They stopped the physicality. In other words, they crippled the other side of the game, which is the defense. They took away any power from the defense. So now the defense can't even be physical no more. I compare the new NBA to flag football. So now we went from helmets and shoulder pads and going hard, taking people's head off, competing, to now it's simply flag basketball. That's what we should call it now. It's a flag basketball. You can't even touch nobody. Another issue that's crippling the sport is the referees. The referees have so much power nowadays. They actually control the game more than we see it, more than the blind eye can see, because they decide who goes to the free throw line. They decide who gets certain fouls on certain plays. You got all these players flopping, especially LeBron James, and then he gets the call, but then you turn around and put a bench player who flops on the same play. You hear the announcer say, oh, so and so and so, you're not that known, or you're not that popular, so you don't deserve that call, or you're not getting that call. What does that tell you as a fan? Oh, certain players get calls and then certain players don't? So where's the competitive? Where's the competitive in the sport? Now you got all these players scoring crazy amount of points just because there's no resistance. So you can't sit there and compare Luka Doncic 73 points to, say, Michael Jordan scoring 60 points. Because if Michael Jordan was playing in this era, he would score 200 points, to be specific. You're going to put Michael Jordan in this weak butter NBA, he will slice it through like a hot knife. Michael Jordan will put up 100 points every single game. Why? Because there's no defense. Do you remember the defense Michael Jordan had to face in Detroit? Compare that to now. Michael Jordan will be a god in this league. Why? It's because NBA decided to make it that way. The product on the court is actually no good in nowadays. They don't play the game properly no more. Everybody wants to shoot threes from the logo, from the bleachers. Man, they'll be shooting threes real soon from their homes. The product on the court is terrible. I sit back and I watch certain games. I see, especially with the Boston Celtics, guys will get 3-against-1 breakaway, and everybody's running to the 3-point line so they can take a 3-point shot. That's not how the game is supposed to be played. And do you think the true people that knows the game, that know how the game should be played, do you think we actually enjoy that? Of course, we're going to change the channel and go watch something more meaningful. Because what we see on the court is like our children playing basketball. And one other thing also that really pisses me off is the media. It's the media. You got guys like Stephen A. Smith who never ever played any type of professional sport, but he can come out and talk about anybody how he wants. There's no credibility in that. At least put me somewhere, somebody that's been to the trenches, somebody that knows how it feels like to take an elbow trying to go to a pick and roll, somebody that knows how to, it feels like when they take a hit in the thighs trying to go to a pick and roll. Let them explain it to me how it is. I don't want the guy that because he's articulate or knows how to, then go rap, go be a rapper. You definitely ain't no analysis because you have no idea what you're talking about. And there's a few of those. And actually, you actually have some players that actually play the game that also be making ludicrous statements too. Don't get me wrong. The media will be pushing the wrong agenda all the time. It'll be lying, talking nonsense, and then people just believe them. I'm gonna make a longer video about the media because, like I said, I stopped watching the media ever since the Raptors won the 2019 championship. That's when I realized, what am I wasting my time, my valuable time, to Stephen A. Smith babbling about bullshit. I don't know where the game is going, y'all, but I'm gonna just sit back and watch. They better change the rules back so we can have some competitiveness, because right now it feels like a little bit of WWE we'll be watching out here.